Paige Dimakos, let's end this episode with some fun, man. We have a segment. We're going overreaction or reality, right? We're gonna do a
Yep.
little rapid fire, have some fun, have a couple conversations. You ready to rock and roll?
I'm ready to rock and roll. Go ahead.
All right, let's do it. Overreaction or reality? The Los Angeles Chargers are at risk of missing the playoffs.
This is a reality,
Mhm.
unfortunately. And this is a reality because the offensive line issues, I think, have finally caught up to them. And also the Jacksonville Jaguars just put it on them. And if I know I'm saying a lot of ifs here. The teams you got to be worried about are the Kansas City Chiefs, right? Obviously, as they can come in and they can make that wild card spot. The Jacksonville Jaguars, and also just the Chargers charging. Like, this is just a real thing. The Chargers do this. And unfortunately, the injuries and all the things that add up and accumulate over time, this loss was very concerning this weekend. And I'm going reality. I'm going reality that they could miss the playoffs.
I'm gonna go reality too, and it's because they have two proven teams that are on the hunt now, and that's the Kansas City Chiefs and the Baltimore Ravens. And they just lost to the Jacksonville Jaguars, would have probably been any tiebreaker scenario, right? So
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with that's reality that they should definitely be concerned about this moving forward. Let's go with this. The Miami Dolphins are back in the AFC playoff conversation. Overreaction or reality?
Overreaction.
Thank
Overreaction. As much as I would love this for our boy Ollie Gordon, shout out OG for getting in the end zone, big dog, and I love the salsa. This is overreaction. It's an overreaction because the teams that are in the hunt have much more championship pedigree, and they are also looking up in the division to both Buffalo and New England, and they're not catching either of those teams.
Yeah, this is an overreaction, and I don't know who even overreacted to this. The Miami Dolphins are so far out of the playoff picture. I mean, you still hope to get to maybe 6, 7 wins, right? Mike McDaniels, if you that happens, you probably keep your job. GM search, but playoff picture, yeah, I just don't see it at all for the Miami Dolphins. Let's go with this. The Minnesota Vikings should bench JJ McCarthy. Is that an overreaction or reality?
Overreaction. Overreaction. You've seen, and this is coming from somebody who watched him very close in 2 games. It's been an up and down experience with JJ McCarthy for sure.
Mhm.
But the reality is he has not had enough consistency and he has not played enough because he's been injured. And that's not his fault. Injuries happen. You got to have some time. You got to have consistency. And Kevin O'Connell's got to put him in a good spot moving forward. So I'm going to go overreaction.
Yeah, overreaction. Stay patient with JJ McCarthy. Because at the end of the day, you knew what he was when you drafted him. This was a guy that had, limited play time as far as reps throwing the football at Michigan because Michigan was a run-first football team. He's a young guy. He's in his second year, but he didn't play his rookie year because of injury. He's going to have to take the lumps and the bruises. And I know the Minnesota Vikings feel as though they may have taken a step back from last year when they had Sam Darnold. Well, that's kind of what you signed up for when you have a rookie quarterback and insert him. He's not going to play like a veteran like Sam Darnold, understanding coverages and game management and things of those nature. So JJ McCarthy, stick with him. You hope that this year is a stepping stone, and then next year you come back around and he's playing really good football. But I still trust in Kevin O'Connell. Let's do this. The Kansas City Chiefs' hope of winning the AFC West are done.
That is reality. The Kansas City Chiefs are not going to win the AFC West. They are hoping they can make the postseason. Hoping. And they need help. It's not just going to be on them. They're going to need people ahead of them to lose. So this is 100%. The 10 years in a row, they went for the three-peat last year and failed. This was the 10-peat that they wanted to do in a row with the division. That's failing too.
Yeah, I think it's over with. And it's crazy because every time we count the Kansas City Chiefs out, they come back in and then we get back out on them again, right? But I think the Denver Broncos, their recipe, it's a dysfunctional recipe, right? Bo Nix in the fourth quarter, waiting to the fourth quarter to make plays. But they have a really good defense, and I think that's what they continue to lean on. Let's do this. The Green Bay Packers are not a serious Super Bowl threat. Is that an overreaction or is that reality coming from a Chicago Bears fan? Let's see what she has.
Can't wait to push the reality button, Green Bay, because good Lord, you almost lost to the New York Football Giants and Jameis Winston's dancing ass. Oh my God, you guys are embarrassing, and I can't wait to watch you be in third place in the division, baby. How's it feel down there, Green Bay? Feels good up here. Feels good up here.
Oh God. Okay. I'm gonna go overreaction. They are a Super Bowl threat. When they're playing well and hitting on all cylinders, they can play really good football. I always say this: talent wins out. They're not playing well right now. They have some inconsistencies. They have to get that figured out and
How
worked
about
out.
if Josh
But no,
Jacobs injuries long term? You still feel good about them without Josh Jacobs?
I think they still can get the job done. I think they can still get the
Okay.
job done.
All
So
right.
I think that
Two
they are
two
a
pretty big
serious Super Bowl
injuries.
threat.
Tucker Craft, and if you lose Josh Jacobs left in the second half of this game, Jordan Love left for a little while. We'll see. We'll
We'll
see.
see. We'll see. All right, last one. This is funny. Sam Darnold has turned into a pumpkin. Is that overreaction?
Overreaction. Overreaction. Listen, I feel like people are waiting for this to happen. I feel like they
With
are.
him
I
and
feel
Daniel
like,
Jones.
yeah, I feel like everybody is waiting on the Sam Darnold demise. And this game, this was a really bad matchup, and they still had they still kicked a field goal at the end of this game where they could have won the football game. Like they missed a
Yep.
54-yarder to win the football game. I understand he threw 4 interceptions. I understand he had a bad game. But if you watch this matchup last year in the postseason, this was a bad when he was on the Vikings. This was a bad matchup with that Rams defense. They had his number. It's the same situation today. I understand this is the type of player that he is, but I can't imagine you've watched the total body of work this year of the Seahawks, and you watch this game and you go, yeah, he's turning into a pumpkin. This is a big overreaction.
Yeah, I'm gonna go overreaction too. And like you said, it's just the people that counted them out. They want to be proven right on this, right? So everybody's waiting on that moment to play a bad football game. Everybody plays bad football. Will Sam Darnold be perfect? Hell no. That's not what we're requiring. But he's playing good football. Has Jackson Smith and Jigba up there as one of the best wide receivers in the entire NFL. Plus the Seattle Seahawks are one of the best teams overall.
For
So this
sure.
guy is dialed in. If this was a 1 year thing and he started the season off bad, but he played really good last year. He came back totally different team, right? And is playing really good football too. So I'm gonna say this is an overreaction. Sam Darnold is not turning into a
And
pumpkin.
it's not his fault. He's just playing the MVP and the best team in the NFL.